Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day because I haven't done one in a while and I love making these videos, so I wanted to make one and show you what kind of things I'm loving to eat right now. I'm actually home alone today because John's at work and B's at school or daycare, and I'm off, which is rare that I'm here alone, and I'm bored and I'm kind of sad, but I'm going to film to distract myself. It's about 9 a.m. Everybody just left and I haven't eaten anything yet. All I did was drink a glass of water because I'm not hungry in the morning. I'm one of those people who doesn't really eat breakfast, so I usually don't eat till I get hungry. It's not intentional. I'm not doing like intermittent fasting or anything, and the only time I do eat in the morning is when I work. I make sure and eat a protein bar or something like that on my morning break because you never know when you might actually get lunch. So even when I'm not hungry, then I make myself eat. Sorry it's so loud. I'm doing laundry. I'm washing all the blankets since no one's home, and our apartment's small, so the washer is like right there. I have a few errands to run this morning. I need to go to the recycle place because we don't have a really good recycling program here. So what we do is like save all our recyclables and then I take them all to the recycle place, and they have like all these bins where you can just drop them off for free. And I need to go to the post office and UPS, so I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna run to the grocery store and pick up a few things, and I'll take you along. I just finished mailing off my packages and I was really surprised that UPS was actually cheaper than the post office, than USPS, by like $15 to mail a package. So just want to share that with you. And now I'm headed to the recycle place to get rid of all this cardboard and paper. I just got home from the grocery store. I'm about to make a smoothie, but first I wanted to show you guys my grocery haul. It's kind of a mini grocery haul because I usually do a really big grocery shopping trip like every 2 weeks, but then I have to go get produce and just little stuff in between. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you everything I got. All right, I'm gonna start with the produce. So the first thing I got was blackberries and raspberries, some peaches, orange, avocado, ginger, because I love to put this in my smoothies, and a cucumber. It's an English cucumber, and those are so much better than the regular ones. I just tried one recently, and I'm obsessed now. I got this because it looked really good. It's coconut and almond date rolls, and I wanna try them for my snack tonight after dinner. Got some hummus. I usually get plain classic, but this one was on clearance, so I took this one. A bunch of yogurt, mostly for B. She's obsessed with yogurt, and the kind we usually get was on sale, so it was perfect. And then here I have some protein granola, which I'd like to put on smoothie bowls when I make those instead of smoothies. Ooh, maybe I'll make a smoothie bowl today. I got these for John because he likes to drink them before he works out. It's the oat milk monster, the coffee flavor. Some more yogurt, and then the Go macro bars. I am obsessed with these. So I used to always eat Builder's bars until I saw these and tried them one time, and I can never go back or eat a different kind of protein bar. I got the peanut butter chocolate chip flavor because it was on sale, and I got some plain peanut butter ones too. My favorite is coconut chocolate chip, but I can deal with half off for this flavor. And also, I'm trying to find the one that says it. They donate part of their proceeds, 10%, to the farm sanctuary, which rescues animals from the food industry. So I love this company. We have kale, as always. I have some crackers. So these are just rice crackers for the hummus. These crackers are amazing. So I just tried them for the first time recently. They're pea protein seed crackers, and they're kind of pricey, but it's definitely worth it to me. Look at how much protein is in these crackers. 7 grams. Oops, you saw it, I think, 7 grams. So then I have some bananas here and then just some oat milk. They didn't have any vanilla, which is the one I like better, but we'll do with the plain oat milk. And that's it for my little mini grocery haul. Now I'm actually really hungry now, so I'm gonna make my smoothie. So this is the smoothie flavor that I'm feeling today. We're gonna do peach, orange, carrot, ginger, and lemon. And I think it's gonna be delicious. I'm also gonna add some chia seeds. And I really like tart or sour smoothies, so I always add a lemon when I'm making a smoothie. Now for the final test. It's really good. Very refreshing because it's so hot outside. So the reason I put it in this cup is because it keeps it cold forever. It's like insulated, and I like to drink through a straw. And now I'm going to go read, and I can bring this to the couch and not worry about spilling it. That's really weird. I haven't read anything that was like not school related in a really long time. So I just ordered a book recently, which I'll show you, and I'm gonna start reading it today. I'm about to start reading my book, but first I wanted to show you guys what I'm going to start reading, and it's called How to Be Anti-Racist by Ibram Kendi. I hope that I'm saying his name right, and this book was actually recommended a lot on Instagram for good books to educate yourself on how to be anti-racist, how to take action, how to stand up when you see injustices. I'm really excited to read it because I want to educate myself more. I want to be able to be a better ally, and I want to be more informed and just know more, because I feel like in the past couple weeks, since the Black Lives Matter movement has gotten more attention on social media, I've learned so much stuff that I didn't know, that I wish that I knew before, and I'm actually ashamed that I didn't know before. So I'm going to be educating myself and doing everything I can to be a better ally. So when I got this book, I actually learned about another book called Stamped from the Beginning, and it's also by him, and I think I'm going to read that book next. I wish I ordered that book too. I got this off Amazon. I'll link it below, and I'm going to give it away after I'm done so somebody else can have the chance to read it. I think John's going to read it first too because he wants to read it after me. So I'm probably going to spend the next hour or so reading this, finish up my smoothie, and then I'll catch up with you guys. It'll be about lunchtime. I just washed my kale, and I wanted to show you really fast how I store it, because it took me a while to figure out how to store kale without letting it get soggy or too soft. So what I have on the bottom of this container is a microfiber towel, and usually I leave one on the bottom and put one on the top and then put the lid on. But all my microfiber towels are dirty right now, so I'm going to use a paper towel. I'm going to put 2 paper towels on top of the kale, and then I'm going to put the lid on, like snap it down when I have my hand free, and put it in the fridge just like that. And I put the rest of my kale for my lunch salad right here because I'm going to show you how I make my salad. I'm about to show you how I make my salad dressing, and I don't follow an exact recipe here, so just know to add the ingredients based on what taste you like. I am in a really weird position right now, squatting to try to be in the camera and also let you see the food because I can't really back up any further. So if I look awkward, that is definitely why. So the salad dressing, we start off with apple cider vinegar. I'm just going to use the rest of this because I'm almost out anyway. And I'd say that was about a tablespoon. And then I have the juice of half of a lemon. It's the other half from the smoothie earlier. And then I have tahini. This is from Wegmans. My mom brought it to me because we don't have Wegmans here. I just need a spoon. And I don't like to go too heavy on the tahini because I feel like it can get a really strong taste. So that's about how much I use. I think it's probably a teaspoon of tahini. And then nutritional yeast, which I basically live off. So I just sprinkle this all over it. I don't even know how much that is. I think it's like 1/4 of a cup. I'm almost out too, see? We eat nutritional yeast like every day. And then some salt, just sprinkle that on there, maybe half a teaspoon, some pepper and garlic powder. And that's it for the dressing, and then you just massage it all in. So if you don't massage your kale, it comes out too crunchy and it doesn't soak up the dressing, which was why I thought I didn't like kale for so long, because I wasn't massaging it enough, and I didn't think I liked the texture. But if you massage your dressing in, it's like a completely different thing. Okay, do you remember how much kale I started out with? This bowl was filled up to about here, and now it's about half the amount because it broke down when I was massaging it. So that's what you want to happen. You want your kale to look like a lot less when you're done. Lunch is ready. I'm going to show you what I did to the salad because I made it very pretty. So let me focus really fast. I added chickpeas, cucumbers, hummus, half of an avocado, and then some pickled onions, which are from a recipe I made from Earth Andy, which I will link in the description in case you want to make them. They're so good. This was the last of what I had in the jar. And then I have my pea protein crackers that I was telling you about. They're so good. I'm going to use them to like eat some of the salad off. But really quick before I start eating, I wanted to talk to you guys about something about like my current diet situation. So as you know, if you watched my previous What I Eat in a Days, I typically count macros, and that's how I've been eating for years and years with like powerlifting and CrossFit and things like that. But my New Year's resolution this year, which I didn't really announce because it was a personal goal, was to not track my food for the entire year of 2020. Because honestly, I feel like I was so comfortable tracking my food that I thought of food as like a number and not really what I was enjoying. And I would eat stuff just to fill the number and not because that's what I wanted to eat that day. And I really think that I eat healthier when I eat intuitively. So I'm trying this year intuitive eating. So far it's been a success. We're 6 months in, I feel great. I have felt like I wanted to go back to tracking, but I have not. So I've stayed strong, and I honestly think after this year's over that I probably won't track anymore. So now that I'm eating intuitively, I feel like I have definitely been eating a lot more produce and veggies and things like that, and a lot more desserts too. But I'm just eating the stuff that I enjoy, and I'm not forcing myself to drink protein shakes and eat stuff that I don't want. And I feel great. My performance has been great in the gym. I've also just started running now that I finished school. I'm gonna go for a run today after like this lunch settles and everything. And I'm really happy that I decided to do this. It was a little nerve-wracking at first, and I felt like in the beginning that I was gonna keep going back to tracking macros, but I also haven't been weighing myself this year, besides when I went to the doctor, and I used to weigh myself a lot to try and keep track of like my gym progress and stuff, but honestly, the scale is not a good measure of how you're doing in the gym and like your body composition and things. So I have not weighed myself. I put the scale in the closet, and I feel like it's been going really great. So I just wanted to share that with you guys that have watched my videos before, where I was like weighing food and being really strict with what I was eating. And that's really all I wanted to share with you. So now I'm gonna eat, and this looks delicious, so I can't wait to dig in. I'm one of those people who has to have something sweet after I eat any kind of like savory meal. So right now I'm about to eat some golden figs, and that's gonna be my little sweet snack. I love these. They taste almost like candy to me. They're so good. And they're coated in like some kind of sugar. Actually, they're not coated in any sugar. I just read the ingredients. I guess that's just like a natural sugar that comes from them. So at 4, we have an appointment with a social worker. They're coming to do a home check, which is completely normal. They do that all the time for foster children. We have to have like a certain amount of home checks a month. So they're coming over. I'm gonna pick up B from daycare, and then John will be home for that, and we'll like go over some paperwork that we do every month, and they'll like walk around the house or whatever and check on B. So I'm probably gonna pick her up from school around 3:30, and it is currently 2. So right now I'm just trying to decide if I'm gonna go for a run or do yoga for my workout today. And I really can't decide because it's really nice and hot out, so I wanna run, but I also wanna do yoga, but I'll let you know when I figure it out. I have made a decision. I'm gonna do yoga with Adrian on YouTube, because she does like the videos for free where you can follow the yoga routines she makes up. So I'm gonna do yoga for strength vinyasa sequence right now.
Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim.
Yoga's complete. That was really good because I'm so sore because I did legs yesterday. So I felt like I got really stretched out in my hips and my legs and my glutes, and I feel much more loose and much more relaxed now. And as you can see, I'm not a yoga expert. I try to go along with the video, so I had to keep looking at the TV. And I have no idea why I did it in jean shorts, but I already started when I realized that I should have changed my shorts, but whatever. You can do yoga anywhere, anytime, wearing anything. All right, guys, John is on his way home. I'm probably just gonna lay here for a little while, and then we're gonna go get B. Actually, I think I'm gonna eat a protein bar right now because I didn't eat my protein bar yet today, and I usually eat one like every day. Whoa, it just got really dark. Okay, there's some light. So I'm gonna eat a peanut butter chocolate chip protein bar, and I wanna show you guys what these Go macro bars look like, because I feel like you can tell just by looking at them that they're really good. And I would love to be sponsored by Go macro bars. They're made in Wisconsin, WI. I took a bite so you can see the middle really good. They're full of chocolate chips. They're made out of like all natural ingredients, not processed. So delicious, amazing, and healthy. Here's the label for those that want to see the ingredients, because I love reading the ingredients lists when I'm in the store. I feel like I spend 70% of my grocery shopping trip doing that. I was about to start making dinner, and I opened the fridge and B saw the yogurt. So that was all she wrote, and she had to have a yogurt. Is it yummy? Yummy. Say yabba dabba doo. I wish you guys could see all the yogurt flying out of her mouth right now. Okay, I'm gonna make dinner. I'm starting dinner right now, and I'm gonna make a tofu scramble with veggies and potatoes in the air fryer. I make tofu scrambles all the time because you can really change them up, and they're super easy and healthy. So what I did first was this morning, I put the tofu in my tofu press, which I should have told you about, but I just left it in there during the day. You could really do it like 10 minutes before dinner, but it's just easier for me if it's already done. And I will link this tofu press in the description below. I recently got it because I used to use like microfiber towels to press out my tofu, and this works so much better. It's so much easier and doesn't make a mess or anything. So I'll link my Amazon link in the description. And I'm not sure exactly what veggies I'm gonna put in this scramble yet, but I'm gonna go digging through and see what we got, and some yogurt just hit the floor. Whenever Bee's done with something, she says doggy, and then I know something's about to fly onto the floor for Beamer. But he doesn't mind. Are you watching? Don't know. It's not cooked. It's not cooked. It's not cooked yet, silly. Silly. No. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you want to put them in the bucket? Here, put them in here. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. For the potatoes, I just sliced them into fry pieces, and then I will add a little bit of olive oil. That was kind of a lot. And some adobo seasoning, because I really like this. And then I'll just toss them. And then they're gonna go in the air fryer, which I've had preheating on 400. So just like that. Stick them in there. And what I'll do is I'll set it back to 15 minutes, and I'll just shake them every 5 minutes until they're done. What are you doing? Are you washing your ponies? This is what Bee does usually while I make dinner. She likes to play in the sink, even though she's too big for the sink, but it's tons of fun, I guess. It's been 5 minutes. I wanted to show you really quick what I meant by shake the fries. Oops. That's all I meant, because they stick together. Now we're starting on the tofu scramble. We have diced onions, broccoli, and mushrooms, and I'm gonna cook them in a little bit of water. So instead of using oil, because I use so much oil on the fries, I'm cooking them on like medium high-ish. And once those have cooked for maybe like 5 or 6 minutes and they start to get a little soft, I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients, which is gonna be tomatoes, chickpeas, and tofu. And then I'm gonna add some seasoning, which is gonna be black pepper, garlic powder, and then I'm gonna add some curry powder, which I forgot to put out here. But I really like curry powder for scrambles. And then I'm gonna let it cook a little longer, and I'll show you what it comes out looking like. It's really good, and you can use anything you want to add to a tofu scramble. So I just really grabbed everything I had in the fridge and the cabinet. Super easy, and you can use any kind of mixing. I just added the rest of the ingredients. I was gonna show you how I do the tofu to make it into a scramble. And I'm doing it with one hand, so excuse me, but all I do is just break it up with my hand, like that, with the whole block. Just like that, and then I stir it in. Okay, here's the finished product. So we have the tofu scramble, and I added some avocado, and also I added nutritional yeast, which goes without saying, but I forgot to tell you earlier. This is how the fries came out. I love the air fryer because it really makes the fries crispy, and it's so much easier than the oven. And I just have some ketchup here. That's John's over there. He's almost ready to eat. And then Miss B, who had to get started because she saw her food, she loves tofu scramble. So she's gonna love this dinner. She also really loves avocado and potatoes. She basically loves everything. She's a really good eater. Really quick before I start eating, I'm just sitting down, I wanted to tell you how the social work visit went. So it was pretty uneventful. They didn't have any new news. The courts aren't open back up yet. So we're still just kind of in a waiting pattern. We haven't heard anything in a while, and we just had to redo some quizzes because we have to renew our foster certification every year, and we're coming up on that year, so they like to do it a few months ahead of time to get ahead of the ball in case you need to do anything extra. We actually didn't really expect to hear anything yet because COVID has things so backed up, so that's okay. But yeah, it was just nice to see the social worker. We haven't seen her since the quarantine and all that started, and Bee was really excited to see her because she just loves people coming to visit her. And that's about it for that. That's the only update I have for now. I made the mistake of giving Bee the chalk, putting my shoes on. After dinner, we've been making it a point to come outside every night and play for like 30 minutes at least before Bee has to go to bed because it's been so nice out.
Welcome back to my vlog.
I just realized you haven't been in my vlog at all today.
Yeah, you don't love me.
That's a little dramatic. How was your dinner? Let everybody know because I shared the recipe.
It was really good.
Now we're going to collect rent. One of our tenants was a little late on rent. It's like 10 days past due, but we gave him some extra time because they just need some extra time to get the money together.
They work in the restaurant industry and it's a little slow, so
Yeah.
we're being understanding.
So anyway, we're going to meet them now to get rent, and we're also going to go to Aldi, which worked out perfectly because I need to show you a few things that I get from Aldi that I can't get at Kroger or that are like overpriced at Kroger. So John's putting the windows up now that I'm done vlogging.
Well, now we're going faster.
Aldi ended up being closed, and they usually close at 9 p.m. It's only 8, but they closed early. So I couldn't get what I wanted there, but I'm going to tell you guys what I was going to get instead so you can pretend I did an Aldi haul.
Oh, that's just as exciting. I'm ready for this.
So I was going to get coconut oil, agave. Those two things are really cheap at Aldi, more than normal. And then I was going to get this frozen chocolate cake that's at Aldi. That's really good and it's vegan.
What else? What else?
Oh, coconut water. Kroger was out of coconut water, so I was going to get a few containers of coconut water for smoothies because I like that better than regular water. And then whatever else like struck my eye I probably would have got, but now I have nothing except an empty bag. Can't wait any longer to try this snack I've never had before, so I'm going to try the coconut date rolls I bought earlier, and there's 3, so we're each going to have one. But I'm going to try first so you guys can see what my reaction is. I feel like you're really close.
Was it good?
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Guess who wants one?
Here, baby. I gotta take the almond off for her. Come here. Do you want to try for the camera? Here. Mmm. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. It tastes like the middle of an almond joy, just with less sugar and more dates. It's really good.
I wouldn't know because you're making me stand here with the camera.
This one's for you. Ooh, you like that, huh, baby?
4 out of 10.
Mm-mm.
That's pretty good.
I'm about to have my last snack for the day. If you guys can't tell, I'm a big snacker. I'd rather eat like a bunch of little things than a few huge meals. So this granola I bought earlier is what I'm gonna have. I showed it to you on my grocery haul. And I'm gonna have a bowl of that with some oat milk, and it looks so good. Do you see those? Those are white chocolate chips in there. Okay, true cereal taste test. This is my new favorite granola. If you see this, I highly suggest you pick it up. It's delicious, definitely worth it. And on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out because I'm done eating for the day after I finish this. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know, because I would like to make more of these videos. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you next week.